Well, you weren't spotted on The Voice, were you? You were spotted in a rather unusual way. Tell us the story.
I used to work in a car factory up in Blackpool, and I was singing along to the radio, and a customer said to me, you've got a good voice, you should go try and make it professionally. Sent me down to London to audition for a company who were based here in Birmingham, and I got taken on and never looked back.
Yeah, I heard that story before, and I wasn't sure whether it was quite true. What about the chap who spotted you? Is he?
It was Sir Tom Jones, actually.
Oh, it was.
He's, you know, I've never been able to get hold of him. He's never got in touch. He was quite an elderly guy when he was buying this car, so I don't know if he's around or whether he doesn't like my music, whether he wish he hadn't told me. I don't know.
You were the youngest of 9, weren't you? And was it quite a musical family growing up?
It was a very musical family. I have 5 sisters, 3 brothers, all with different tastes. So the reason why I do a lot of music from different genres around, you know, on my albums and in concerts is because I had no choices as a kid but listen to lots of different genres. You know, my brother was into classical, my dad was into his big band and his opera and country music. So it was quite, I was flooded and inundated with lots of different types.
Yeah, the 30s and 40s seem to be your favourite era.
It is a good era. It's a great era. It's a strong era for music. It sort of was a time period for me where I think the music industry developed and was born in a way. It's quite a rebellious time as well.
And your heroes from that period would have been?
People like Cab Calloway, Louis Prima. I mean, he was a legend when it came to a really good driving rhythm and that Latin feel. And so there's a couple of tracks on the album with that sort of vibe.
But I've heard that you didn't want to make this too polite, because people think of that music sometimes as being a little bit romantic and soft, but you don't see it like that, do you?
No, I mean, that footage there shows one side of the album, but the other side of the album has quite a raw quality to it. The playing is quite raucous and dirty, and it's vibrant, and it's basically taking it back to what I imagine it would have been like in a smoky jazz club in New Orleans.
So do you end up listening to a lot of 78 records then, do you?
I do. I've made a couple of 78s myself, which is bizarre. I did a project for HMV many years back, so I have these old 78s, and it sounds crackly as well. You know, that's just my voice.
You put the crackling.
I put the crackling. That came naturally.
Is this right, that I read that you played some of the records to your mum, and she said, "That's nice." Who was that?
Oh, yes. She did. Bless her heart. My little mother. She's getting old now, you know. And I played her one of my songs off my new album, and she went, "Oh, what's this? What's this about? Who's this? Who's this?" And I said, "It's me, Mum." "No, it's not." I said, "Would you buy it?" And she went, "No, you're giving me one."
Brilliant.
Yeah, she's well.
Alfie, we look forward to your concert.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for joining us tonight.